Hey everybody, Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro, here at the beautiful Grand Vista Marriott in Orlando, Florida, where I own and operate my teaching business under the Shade Tree. I had a guy who asked me about my bunkers and said I don't do a lot of videos on bunkers, and so he asked me about my bunker game. Well, I responded back to him and just telling him, it's like, once I learned about how to get out of bunkers, I just don't change it. I've never changed it. It's always been the same. As I said before, when I used to help out Tryon a little bit, he showed me how to get out of bunkers. He showed me what he did. And people, I make it simple. I've never changed it, and I do not really struggle getting out of bunkers. You may have some tough lies that you do all that, but I always use the toe of the club. That's just one of the things that I do. And I always make sure that I release, because the key to getting out of bunkers is the release, and more importantly, is the setup. And in this setup, using the anatomical ends, I make sure that my chest, my sternum, is pointing straight down to the ground. That's the feeling that I want. And if I get that straight to the ground, then that allows me to get this club up very simple and easy. And then I could just release it. And it just stops me from all the struggles and all the different things, just there and just, and I've never changed it. Once he showed me that, and you all got to remember that Tryon was the youngest person that ever, got this tour card, and phenomenal player. And I got videos of me working with him, but Ty showed me this. And like I said, and I've never stopped. That's no different with my putting. When I learned, watching Jack Nicklaus about my putting and how he used that trail arm as a piston, I've never changed it, and I always putt well. But the same thing here, I get a good anatomical ends. Remember, the head, the hands, the feet. Once I get this body here, now it's just a matter of using, my hands properly and just to do what I do. Oh, hit the flag stick on that one. But I try to make it as simple as I possibly can, because the variations of sand is going to always change, so you may need to go a little bit harder or that. But so my basic shot is making sure that I get that chest to that, always pointing down. Got to get that chest. A lot of people make the mistake of getting here because they're digging into the ground, and then all of a sudden they get their chest out there, and then all of a sudden they're moving this way. Instead of now, when I get that chest down, now I can make sure that I get that good up and down, and I get that good release. Get in. And that's how I get up out of the bunkers. So if you like that, definitely give it a try. You'll see me doing that with all kinds of different clubs throughout my videos. It's just a simple thing to me. I'm not thinking so much about the bounce or anything. I always use the toe of the club. And one reason I use the toe of the club is because I like to feel like all I'm doing is cutting a swath of sand from underneath that ball. And when I do that, usually I hit a good shot. Once again, Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment. And you know how I do it, people. Always good golfing.